I'm gonna go with me.
I'm gonna go with nobody.
Who is the good cop?
Depends on the amount of coffee.
I think me.
Who's more organized? Who has got the best style? Who is more of a jet setter?
Oh yeah, my once a year flight.
Your classic car club?
That's
The
right.
Pirates? I mean, come
Who
on.
is a night owl? Who's more likely to see a Broadway show?
Probably her. She has more time.
Who always knows the hottest restaurants? Who is the tiniest? Who's the better cook?
You have kids. My refrigerator is where things go to die, but I do know how to cook. Can you cook?
Not really.
I got this.
Hi, I'm Molly Townsend. I'm Vice President of Sales at Triplemint.
Hi, I'm Daniel Blatman. I am the founding member of the Blatman team.
Today, we're going to be answering some questions for you.
Well, Molly Townsend,
Yes, Daniel Blatman.
with all of that free time that you have, what is your favorite recent binge watch?
Oh, I watched all 8 hours of the Beatles documentary Get Back.
Ooh,
Fabulous.
it was actually really good.
So inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned a lot about different characters and who gets credit for what. And not everything is what it seems.
And Yoko is not the devil. What about you? Favorite recent binge watch?
I'm actually horrible at watching TV. So I'm usually listening to a podcast or reading. I did watch, what was it? Wheel of Time. Actually really fun, fantasy, except for they kept saying the wheel keeps on turning. It's already titled Wheel of Time. You don't need to keep repeating it. So it was kind of a love-hate relationship in watching it.
What is a talent or hobby you have that people are surprised to learn about you?
I can ride a unicycle.
That is
Yep,
good.
I
That
worked
is
at-
really good.
It was fun. I worked at a bike shop all through high school and a little bit of college. And the amount of kids that I've taught how to ride a bike, which oddly I should extend this as a favor to most New Yorkers, because New Yorkers also can't typically ride a bike. And in the winter, we learned how to ride unicycles because we were just bored, and it's either you polish a bike and dust them or ride a unicycle.
That's awesome.
Right back at you.
I can split a deck of cards in half by eye. Perfectly evenly. 26 and 26.
What was an unexpected silver lining of the pandemic?
Just being present, particularly with my kids. That forced slowdown that happened, I've been able to maintain a little bit of that. So when I'm not working, I'm really present. What was an unexpected silver lining of the pandemic for you?
Despite everything that was very negative about it, I absolutely loved the time to sit down in one spot, because in real estate we're go, go, go all the time. Learn, connect with people, connect with myself, and see what kind of person I've been able to grow and become. And I also got to FaceTime with my 2-year-old nephew almost every night and build a relationship with him. So I'm losing my Uncle Bro status, but I gotta get back in there.
So I'm one of many coaches and managers you've worked with. How has coaching shaped your career?
Coaching has really built my career. I was fortunate to find a coach after being 10 months in the business, name's Vivace, who really changed the way that I think. I've always wanted to help more people, be better, and be as good as I possibly can be. If we have no outside influences, or your outside influences don't serve you, then you're always going to be limited because you don't know what you don't know and you don't know if anything else is better. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Jellyfish. Go-to junk food.
Right now it's this keto cereal that I have no idea what it's called. What's your go-to junk food and your weakness?
Popcorn. I could eat like a barrel of movie popcorn. Favorite album of all time?
I think I'm gonna go with Smash by The Offspring.
Ooh, solid choice.
It's either that or Led Zeppelin or the Beatles, but I think Smash by The Offspring is phenomenal. What's your favorite album of all time?
I'd have to go with Jimi Hendrix, Bold as Love.
As my manager at Triplemint, which of my qualities do you think make me most successful?
I think your confidence, your determination, your secret weapon is that you're actually a beautiful human being.
That's pretty good. Thank you. I'm gonna send that clip to my mom. what makes you a very effective manager? And one of my friends, when I was at another firm, told me the best thing about the manager that we had at the time was that they never got in the way. And you go to them with a problem and they say, great, what do you want me to do? You have a very proactive approach where it is collaborative and you actually problem solve everything in a way that is both effective to get the job done. It will talk through ideas to process them and come up with an actual solution that will make everybody happy for both ego and relationship and reputation.
Wow. Thank you. I'm gonna have you rewrite my bio.
Perfect. I'm here. We're actually going to call that the method.
Awesome.
As someone who's worked in NYC real estate for many years, what are the traits that make the most successful real estate teams?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, wrote it myself.
I think the nurture. I think that one of the biggest challenges is the revolving door of teams, right? And so what are you doing to create culture? What are you doing to retain your talent? Happens to be something you do really well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Traits you look for in hiring. 3, very quickly.
Willingness to succeed, positive attitude, and hustle. What neighborhoods are you finding as the most interesting neighborhoods in this city that are also the most New York, and where you're seeing agents that are not like the established Central Park West and Fifth Avenue real estate agents really thriving?
Friday, for sure. I would say Midtown West. I have this prediction that Murray Hill might actually one day become a really incredible destination neighborhood.
I'm going to second that. I think that Murray Hill has some of the most potential in the city.
Yeah,
It is
totally
about to-
underrated.
yep, very underrated.
Underdog neighborhood.
Monthlies are a little too high, but it's walkable to everything, and people won't need to take a train. And all the restaurants in Nomad are fantastic.
Yeah.
Sunnyside Gardens in Queens, Prospect Lefferts Gardens, I love that. The old Victorian houses that are there remind me of a lot of the housing that's in Cincinnati. How do you clear the clutter and get focused?
I meditate 20 minutes a day, or 20 minutes twice a day.
Do you use an app for that?
No app. What advice would you give someone looking to do what you do?
Expect that your life becomes the life of everybody else that's around you, that you really need to give it your all, and you will work harder than you ever thought that you possibly will. And it's up to you to figure out how smart you get to work, because that will be the deciding factor on whether you get to stay in this business or whether the business will push you out.
All right, that's a wrap. I think we don't have any more questions
Nope,
for each
those
other,
are
right?
all
We
my
burned through
questions.
them. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's been a treat. This is Molly Townsend,
This is Daniel Blatman.
signing off.